Hey Instagram, it's T and I am back. You don't get a chance to check out the In Cosmetics floor very often, so I thought I'd find us an opportunity to do that. I met Cherie. Hi Cherie, how you doing? Or is it Cherie?
It's Cherie.
Cherie, I will eventually
but that's
get
okay.
that
I like
right.
you. You can say Cherie.
Thank you very much. And what do you do in the industry?
So what I do is product development on the marketing side. I'm not a chemist, but I do work with chemists. So I'll start with concept development, competitive analysis, and then I work with chemists to develop textures, and then we finish up with a finished product.
Very cool. She is giving us the opportunity to give us a tour of the sensory bar. So that's what we're doing right now. And you have some products to show us, right?
I do, and I'm really excited to show these to you.
I'm
but
super
I'm going to
excited.
ask you to maybe move over this way so that we can get a good visual, get it against a background. So one of the things that we love as product developers are different textures, because that texture really explains the product more and it gives an experience to the user in the end. So one of the items I'm going to show you is a jelly essence. So as we know, essences are really popular right now. This one in particular, when you rub it out, transitions into a nice light fluid. So it absorbs easily into the skin, it helps to moisturize, and it's based on a cellulose fiber. So that's one of the fun things that we got to see today.
And I think the texture of that is really cool. It's interesting that it can kind of be like a semi-solid, right? Or more like I shouldn't say semi-solid, more like a gel texture, and then it kind of like melts to water as soon as it goes on your hand. I think that's so neat.
So when it melts into that water, it really goes into the skin very easily, because nobody wants to have that sticky effect on their skin when they're using it. Another technology that we're going to look at very quickly is called Rheocrysta, and it's also a natural ingredient. And so when the chemists are using different technologies, sometimes they need to use different percentages. And this is a great example of this technology. When it's utilized, if you use a low percent, it's very loose. But if the chemist were to add a higher level, it gets a little firmer. And then even at higher level, look how firm that gets. I think you could see that, the differences in this. So that's really a fun part of product development as well, because then you can decide how thick or how thin you want to have the texture of your product in the end.
Cool. So what do we have next?
So we're going to walk over to another booth.
And while we're doing that, I wanted to thank everyone for joining today. I'm seeing the handles starting to come online, everybody's name. It's really good to see you again. Thanks for joining us on this tour. She's taking us through the sensory bar and showing us some products. And these products aren't on the market yet?
No, so there's something that we called either starter formulas or formulas that are giving an inspiration. So as a product developer, someone like myself, I might take this gel and I may say, okay, to my chemist, I'd like to make the slip a little bit more, or maybe I want to put a little tint of a natural colorant in it to make it a better experience for the user in the end.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying the textures here. Okay, what's next?
So we're going to move over to this booth over here, and we're going to take a look at something called Sunshine and Pixie Dust, SPF 30.
Oh.
So this is a different approach to SPF. These are SPF bases, SPF of 30. And what this supplier has done is they made it a little bit more fun. So if you have your lotion, your SPF lotion, and you apply it, this has a very light sparkle to it. So it's not, can you see that in the film?
Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, we can see it.
So it's not offensive, and if you go on the beach and you want to have some fun and sparkle while you sparkle in the sun and protect your skin at the well, this one has a little bit different color of pigment, so this could be more of a natural look on the skin, where the other one's a little bit more silver. So this goes a little bit more pink.
That's really
on
interesting.
The skin.
It's like a shimmery bronzer almost.
It is like a shimmery bronzer almost, and that's one of the fun things also with product development, is that you can kind of get a visual of what it is that you want to create in the end. And there's so many different technologies and colors and pigments that you can utilize to give a really great effect. There are a lot of little arms that go into it, like testing and such, but these again are starter formulas. So if someone wanted to develop something like this, they could start at this point and then just do a lot of testing for the formula to make it wears well on skin and such.
That's great, fantastic. And you have one more for us, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Where are we going?
We're going to go down this way.
Okay.
And this last one This is a cosmetic, a color cosmetic, and it was developed for the eye. And you probably are seeing a lot of highly pearlized and glitterized eyeshadows. And this is a balm. They're calling this a balm. If you look at the texture, you can slide around in it very easily. It's just, if you would think of a body balm, it's the same type of texture. The uniqueness of this are the pigments that they're using.
And while Cherie is applying this, I want to say hi to everybody that's joining us right now. We have Vincent. Vincent, it's nice to see you again. You're saying, I like the shimmer oils. Oh, you like the shimmer oils. They're the best. Excellent.
So this, they're calling it the BBB, Beauty Balm Base. So what this does, it also brings hydration to the skin as well. It has been made for the eye area, so you're getting an extra benefit on the skin by moisturizing the eye area, plus the glitter, it just pops. This is really beautiful, and I love this as a visual, especially in cosmetics and Instagrammable type of products. This would be something that would draw a product developer like myself to want to work with this type of technology.
So we got to explore a lot of textures. Some of them were visual, some of them were more of a feel sensory experience, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be popping back on camera shortly, so stay tuned.